Hey everybody, this is Matt Dickman of Techno Marketer, and this is day 2 of Video Week here on the blog. Today I'm actually going to tackle the most frequent question that I get out of anything that I do on the blog is how I do the video posts where I have the picture-in-picture. So it has a video image of me sitting at the desk, and it shows the browser and what I'm doing, and it's capturing both simultaneously. So I'm going to take you guys over to the computer, show you exactly how I do this, and then give you a couple of ideas for how you could use this or a similar technology, because there are a couple of solutions out there. So let's jump over and I'll show you how it goes. Okay, so now if we look over to the computer, what you're going to see, I have this focused on an application that I use called iShowU, I-S-H-O-W and the letter U. And this is for Macintosh, but there are a couple of different solutions that are out there for PCs as well as Macs. So what you see now is it opens a window basically, and this application, what it basically does is records an area on the desktop, and it records anything inside there at a standard file size. So on the left there are some presets. So what I do is I preset this to Blip TV, which is the actual host company that I use that you see all of the embedded video players in, and it has a 1280 by 720, which is actually the size of the video that I shoot on this HD camera. So what you see is that, once I do this on the other screen over here, what you'll notice when I zoom out is there's a rectangular box in the center of the screen. And this box is the area that everything is going to record in. So the next step that I actually take here is opening up the web browser. And you can see the box. What I do basically is position the web browser so that it's just recording everything from the line down. So you see the line actually continues off this direction. So what I do basically is tighten it up as much as I can. And then here's where you're all going to say, oh, that's how he does it. So what I do is I open iChat on a Mac. And once iChat opens, basically early on I was trying to figure out how exactly I could do this so that I would be able to capture video, and I was really searching and searching and searching. And then I was video chatting with someone one day, and I looked at the video preview. So there's a video preview here, which you'll see, hello, is recording the built-in Mac camera. So basically what I do with this is I sit it here on the upper left-hand corner. Now, the blog is actually a little bit wider than what I usually use, so you can actually scale the video back a little bit and have it kind of tucked in there. So in all the video, you actually still see this preferences thing, which I haven't really taken the time to get out of, the habit of hiding. And then you actually see the audio recording level here. And you see that across all the videos, and nobody really notices that that's what happens. So so basically what I do then is, and I'll bring this over so you can see it, is on this iShowU control panel, I'll zoom in just a little bit here. Basically what it lets you do is, it picks where your audio is and what quality it is. You can record the system audio, so if you have something that's producing sound, you can do that. The microphone input, you can basically pick, standard live demo problem. You can basically pick the microphone. So you can pick an internal mic, you can pick that M-Audio preamp that I showed you yesterday. You can listen to it, which is the reason that it gave me feedback there, was it was actually set to let me listen to it. And then you can just basically give your frame rate information kind of stuff. All of it's standard really with the Blip TV setting. Then basically move that out of the way. Zoom back out here just a little bit so you can still see the box. So the box basically is right here. You can see it on the white background. It's cutting off a little bit of the blog. The video is tucked in behind here. And really all you're seeing in the end, you're not seeing any of this top kind of title bar. You're not seeing any of the bookmark kind of stuff that I've got up here. You're not really seeing any other piece of the web browser, just what I want you to see. And then basically what you do and iShowU is just hit record. So once you hit record and iShowU, what it's doing is actually grabbing just what's in there. It's grabbing the live video here. It's grabbing what my mouse is doing, and it's grabbing the audio over top of that. So, it's actually a really simple solution. It's kind of pieced together, it's pieced together, but it's actually really effective. There are a couple of different solutions that actually you can do. There's Camtasia on a PC, which is, I think, an Adobe product, if I'm not mistaken. And that product it basically lets you do the same thing. It lets you record an area on the screen. And there are a couple other applications out there that do it. This I show you, it does work on a Mac. It's another reason that I stick with the Mac platform for doing these kind of things. And so that's available on the Mac. It's pretty cheap. I think it's only like $30. But some things you could do with this from a marketing perspective. I mean, you could be creating software demos in this. You could be doing tutorials for people. You could kind of step people through new ideas that you have, where you've got kind of your face there with what you're doing on the screen. And I think that it's really a crucial part. I mean, the reason that I stick with it and don't just grab the screen is that I like to make that connection, whether or not I can see what you're doing or whatever or not. But I like the idea that you can at least connect with me, and I can act more as a guide of taking you through these kind of things. So that's really how I do it. Obviously, I'm using the camera that I showed you yesterday here to record what you're seeing. But I show you really lets you just record anything that's in the screen. You see the mouse, you see the video. Usually I'm sitting a little bit closer to the screen, but this is where I do it. And this video here that you're seeing, that you're looking at, that I'm waving in, is being recorded off the MacBook camera. So that's how I do it. If you have any questions or anything else, just please drop me an email, mattdickman@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment on the post. Tomorrow I'm actually going to look at editing. So how you basically piece together one of these videos through some pretty simple editing in iMovie. And then on Thursday I'm going to look at distribution. So how I actually propel these out, get them out there so that you can see them wherever you want on whichever video service you use. And then the last day I'm going to take questions. So again, like I said, shoot me any questions that you have, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.